This fight, I feel like, has been one of your most discussed with all the finance stuff, with all the contract stuff. So is it now just a relief to know that in a couple of days you won't have to talk about it and you will finally get to fight?
First of all, I don't really like to talk about it. But yes, it's gonna be a relief, like, to get this over. I don't have to talk about it.
Is any of that stuff bothering you? Has any of the some of the people, what they've said, or some of the talk about your contract, has it played on your mind during this training camp, or have you been able to push it out and not focus on it?
I've been trying, though.
And then people ask you about it, and then it comes up.
I've been trying. Yes, that's exactly what you're doing, right? Mm-hmm. Before I get here, I wasn't thinking about it until you pick on your mic. So,
well, I apologize for ruining your day.
It's a part of it.
But is it boring for this fight in particular? Because obviously the contract stuff is very controversial with the UFC, and Fernand's obviously talking a lot. Is this the most sort of impact you felt from outside of cage stuff for this fight?
No, I do believe that many people deal with a lot of stuff before fight, whether it's a contra or a drama stuff or some ex-girlfriend shit, or ex-wife, or I don't know. People deal with stuff, so you have to figure out your own shit and do what you have to do.
When you see things like the sparring footage being put out there, though, does that not sort of annoy you? Does that not make you think like...
No, it doesn't annoy me. It's just funny because, first of all, it wasn't a sparring footage. It was a clip of a sparring footage, because the sparring footage doesn't look that good.
You said in the countdown that you knocked Cyril down in sparring. I wanted to clarify, did you knock him down or did you knock him out?
Did I say that on countdown?
You did say that on countdown.
Oh, sorry, I said that. Yes, I knocked him out.
You knock him out?
Yeah.
With what?
High kick, left high kick.
Oh. Do you think there's no wonder that footage didn't come out?
What do you say?
There's a reason why that footage has not come out.
Oh, there's a lot of reason why that footage didn't come out.
So does that give you confidence going into this Saturday?
Well, let me say this. That knockout wasn't a voluntary knockout. Like, he was in a sparring. It was an accident. I didn't intend to knock him out. Personally, it's not something that I will be proud of and like walk around and feel like tough because I knocked my sparring partner out or knock him down or whatever, So usually stuff like that happen in this training, but it's always accident because we are committed to take care of our partner. That's
so
how it works.
To be clear, it was an accident?
Yeah.
Okay. Has this lead up made it solidified in your mind that you were right to leave France and that was the best decision for you as a person and as a career?
What do you say?
Did all of this stuff with this fight, it solidified in your mind, cemented that you were right to leave France?
No, it didn't cement my mind. I knew at that time that it was a time. I was right at that time, and I'm still right. And maybe I wasn't right not leaving France before, Yeah.
How do you think this fight goes on Saturday?
My prediction is a knockout under 2 rounds.
Do you think whatever happens with the contract, with everything, your next fight will be against Tyson Fury, or do you think you could fight someone else first?
I don't know, but that's who I want it to be.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right, so right here. A lot's been made of Cyril, his fast rise. Like he was relatively new a couple years ago. Now he's fighting for the title. Did you think, after meeting him and sparring with him a few times, that he would be this good this quickly in MMA?
What do you mean this quickly?
I think he was only 3-0 a couple years ago, and now he's fighting for the UFC heavyweight championship.
I know somebody who was in that same position, and he's right here in front of you. So, yes, it's good. When I saw him, I know that he's gonna do good, but that doesn't mean like he's gonna win. He's gonna win against me.
How would you compare his style of striking to Alistair Overeem and Jairzinho from your past fights?
Jairzinho is more like stationary fighter, which is like a very different type of fight stylistically, and he's like very mobile as a fighter.